Hey everyone, Gary White here. Welcome back to this next segment of your 10-minute business coach. I want to just come face to face with you today to share with you how you can become an extraordinary company. And in order to do that, we have to become extraordinary people, extraordinary. There's a lot of ordinary out there, but there's a call for the extraordinary. Many of you during COVID-19, you had to search within yourself and search within your business model to find the resources that you could find to hedge the gap and to be able to continue in business and find new ways to thrive in business. And with all of the civil unrest today, there's a call for us to be extraordinary. There's really a great need for us to be extraordinary, both personally and professionally. So that's what I want to offer to you today, and that's what I want to share with you is how you can become extraordinary. You know, we all like to do business with those who we know would go the extra mile. Many of you have built your business models on going the extra mile. I want to give you the history behind that, why we even say that, why we even use that as a reference. In the ancient Roman days, a Roman soldier could require of someone to carry their armor up to 1 mile. And it was law if they compelled you to carry their armor, you had to do it, and you were required to carry it up to 1 mile. You didn't have to take one step beyond that. You could go right up to the line, the 1 mile mark, and you could stop and it would be justified. It would be defensible, transaction complete. But we know that there was a teaching that came out as Jesus told his followers. If someone compels you to go 1 mile, go the extra mile. Go the extra mile. You and I both know that's what causes people to stand out in your mind. Those that go the extra mile. You know those employees that you have that go the extra mile. When you're an employee, you know those people in management that you have confidence in that they go the extra mile. Customers will look for vendors who go the extra mile. I want to give you an acronym today. It's XTRA. Extra. The X is exceeding expectations. The T is transformational leadership, and I'll explain what that is in a moment. The R is replicating leadership, and the A is add value. Now, this is a disposition, because no matter what your position is, it's your disposition that'll set you apart. The question very simply is, do you exceed expectations? Do you look for the opportunity to give them something extra? Now, that's a state of mind, and that's a condition of your heart as well. Do I care enough to give them extra? Do I want to give them extra? In transformational leadership, if the leaders are not being transformed, you cannot expect the company to rise to a new level. The leaders within a company must always be growing personally and growing professionally. And whenever the leaders do that, it sets a temperament within the company. So are the leaders transforming? And then are you replicating? Are you passing that on to someone? Are you replicating that leadership within your organization? And then finally, are you adding value? And that is broken down into an acronym as well, add value. Add value where you're accountable. You deliver results. You disciple. You volunteer. You're the first one to step up. You affirm. You lift up. You understand, and you equip. You're accountable, you deliver results, you disciple, you volunteer, you affirm, you lift up, you understand, you equip. Now, that's a state of mind, and that's a condition of your heart. Now, I've given you something very tangible that can take you personally and professionally to a new level. And now I want to call upon you in this way. With the civil unrest and the racial tensions that are affecting our cities, our nation, our lives today, we have the option. We have the option to do the least amount that is required of us and to stop there. And it would be defensible and it would be justified. And we could say transaction complete. And we also have the option to step across that line and to go the extra mile. You know, it's one thing to support my Black friends. And it's something completely different for me to call them up during this time and say, I want you to know that I love you. I want you to know that I appreciate you. I want you to know the value that you bring to my life. And I want you to know that I stand with you. You know, it's one thing to hold that love into ourselves, and it's a completely different thing to pass that love off to others. I promise you. You want to go from being ordinary to being extraordinary? Go the extra mile. Step across the line that you can defend and go the extra mile. And that is your 10-minute business coach session for today. God bless each and every one of you.